started to the thing, people are not subscribed. Please subscribe. And greetings and welcome back to the channel. If for the first time you're coming across my channel, please remember to like, share and subscribe. Now that said, today I'm here to talk to you about the effect of watching TV while eating. Now is something that people have been doing for years without actually knowing the effect. I will tell you the reason why I decided to do this video is some time ago, about a week or two ago, I make a nice meal. I made a nice meal and I sit down to eat the meal. And when I finished, when I sit down to eat the meal, the TV was on, so I was watching. I think I was watching news. So when I finished the meal, I realized that I didn't even taste the food, and I was finished. So I started to do a little research into what happened to you when you eat while watching. What happened to the body when you eat while watching TV or any type of screen time. Number one, I believe that the body digests the food when the body. I believe the body have a way of doing different things, but I think it also need time to focus on individual thing at individual time to get the maximum result. So this is just my belief. So when you eating your food while watching telly, well, bear with me, the wind is strong. I'm out today. Today is not a sunny day, a cloudy day, but it's not cold. So when you eat, I believe the body need less distraction, not to be distracted during the eating process, so that it can release those chemicals that is needed for digestion. But if your mind is busy, not concentrating on the food, but concentrating on what is on the telly, like you're concentrating on me right now, you should put on the food until after. So I would suggest that it affects your attention to the food. Let me give you a simple example. They said that you should not drive while on the phone. I believe it's the same principle. I don't think you should eat while on the phone or watching telly, because it affects your attention to the road or to the destiny, to the journey there of the digestion process and the nutrients where the body is going to absorb from that food. Yes, I believe that this can cause indigestion. I have no documentation to prove this, but I believe so. So you can look into that. I also believe that it affects your metabolism, the process of breaking down the food into different fats and areas, and to get rid of it. So to metabolize is also being shown off by the diversion of attention to the food into the telly. Also, I believe that kids should not be eating while watching telly. If it can affect us as adults, in such a way. I believe that you should try this for about, try it for about a month. 3 months to be exact is better, because I believe 90 days is when you see more results in trial of whatever things you're doing. So if you can, I know it's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to do, but because I find myself actually even thinking about the phone when I put it down, and trying to hurry up to eat the food so that you could go and watch the telly. I believe you should take that 10 to 15 minutes after eating also to digest the food, not just to digest the food, because the digestion process is about 8 or more hours. I don't have any research on that night. I'm just speaking to you. If something that that is beneficial to you and you think it might affect you, you could go and do some research into it. I just thought about it about a week ago, when I was eating something that I took time to prepare and finished the thing without actually tasting the food. So I decided to do this this video. I also believe that this habit here, which is also an addiction in my opinion, this habit here can cause individuals and even kids to overeat, because your body have a way how it can tell when time you have enough and it stop now. So I believe it also can cause us as adult and the kids to overeat. So please look into that also. I'm talking about now, it also cause unhealthy eating habits. And you who watch movies with the popcorn and other things can testify to this, that sometimes you finish the popcorn without even realize how quick you finish the popcorn when you're watching the movie, because I do that also. So I'm talking here to you from experience, because I experienced these things, but it didn't really click to me until I prepare a nice food and I know it's supposed to taste nice, and then I finish the food without actually tasting the food because I was distracted watching the television. So I thought, let me bring this topic. I want to suggest a few things. I want to suggest that you do one thing. When the food is prepared, as an adult, you should do this first. Is to practice something called a no device rule during that eating process. I will also do that myself, and in future we'll probably come here and talk about it again and see the feelings you get while you're eating without the device near you, and how long it takes you to not think about the device or the TV when you're eating, and just concentrating on eating and the taste of the food, the family members that is around you, or a stranger if you're eating out, or whosoever that is out with you while you're eating if you're eating out. So just practice when you're eating, practice at no device rule, where there's no device is supposed to be in the vicinity of where you're eating, especially not on the table. I have to do a thing called leave the phone in the next room, because it's so I didn't know it was so deep. I was eating when the phone is next to me and I'm still thinking about checking the phone. So I would advise also you leave the phone in another room or switch it off. Yeah, that's one of my advice. And I repeat that I am not a professional on these things. This is just my opinion and my experience that I'm having in life. So I would want you also to see if this is something that is affecting you, and just follow these things and see if it works. If it don't work, it means it wasn't for you to try something else. But I know these things is, if it affecting me in such a way as and think I'm in control, it is showing us that we are not in control. This device and these devices and the screen time is taking over our lives. There's a brother, I think his name is Bag Gilduff, that talk about this thing in the 80s. I came across that. Actually it's on my TikTok. I will try and find it and put it somewhere over here so that you can hear what he was saying at that time, and it sounds silly but it's relevant to this time. Actually, they probably won't be able to do it in a fast pace. So I suggest a gradual reduction in screen time. Forgive the wind again. I'll break here and come back when the wind calm down. Yeah. So the gradual reduction in screen time is gonna have to be led by us, the adults, so that the kids can also follow. So gradual reduction. Lead as an example, as I will do, as I ask you who is adult or even kid who is watching this video here, to lead by example with the thing called no device rule. Yeah, that's it. This is something you're also struggling with and it's not working. My suggestion is not working. I don't know if there's help out there for this for these habits or this addiction, I would call it. But if you're having the problem and you recognize that it's a problem, then seek some professional help, because as I said before, I am not a professional in these areas. No, thank you very much for watching and staying with me this long. Please remember to like, share and subscribe if the video is beneficial to you or is something that makes sense, and make a comment in the box so that we can have an interactive experience. Thank you again and have a great day.
These social media sites, which will then be shared by members of our own family, and this will confirm what we've always suspected, which is that our Auntie Linda is a massive racist. And most importantly, we'll be able to access all of this on our phone. So when we go to bed, we'll take our phone with us. When we go to the toilet, we'll take our phone with us. When we come out of the shower, we'll grab our phone to see if we missed anything. And we won't dry ourselves with a towel anymore. We'll just sit on the edge of our beds, just dripping wet, scrolling on our phones. Just scrolling and scrolling. Because the scrolling never ends. You just keep scrolling. And one day a far-right government will take advantage of the fact that we're just spending all day arguing with strangers on the toilet, and they will seize power whilst we're not looking, and that is when freedom and democracy will become a thing of the past.
To the thing, people are not subscribed. Please subscribe.